And we're live. Welcome to the Writer's Life, the place where you get the sights, sounds, smells, taste of my particular writer's life, and where you get the truth about the writer's life. Subscribe, punch the like button, and tap the bell for notifications, so you don't miss out on one exciting video. So I listened to a really interesting podcast the other day by the guy who invented Substack. I'm a big Substacker. If you're on my mailing list, you get free content every day from me. It could be something as simple as like I'm sending you to a book funnel promo where you get free thriller books, or to me showing this video, or just me, I don't know, bullshitting about something. But anyway, you get some sort of free content. I also have on that Substack page a paid option where starting probably this month, probably midway through or so, I'm going to start giving away some fiction. Well, I'm not giving it away. You got to pay for the subscription. The subscription is like $5. I don't know if that's $5 a month or $5 for the year. Either way, it's a bargain, so it's cheaper than Amazon Kindle Unlimited, I think, anyway. But anyway, and it's a much more personal experience. So if that's what you would like to do, by all means, become a paid member of my Substack page. It's called The Writer's Life. Go figure. Okay, back to what the podcast I listened to. They started talking about AI and what it's capable of doing now, in terms of like writing articles and stuff. You can apparently, I forget his name, but one of the owners, or the guy who started Substack, he's a journalist by trade, like me, went to writing school the whole bit. But he wanted to create a platform where people could be very independent and make a lot of money, because much like traditional publishing these days, it's getting harder and harder and harder to earn a living. It always was hard, but now it's really hard. It's almost impossible. Something like less than 1% of those traditionally published people are able to make a really good living. I'm even starting to doubt that. But and now for journalists, you're not going to survive on a newsroom pay these days unless your significant other is working and has a decent job, or you have some family money, or whatever. It's not like even 20 years ago where they, at least you're getting a nice wage and whatever. So, and that's because the written word has become democratized. People write on Medium for free. So I don't do that anymore. Anyway. But this guy was saying that like all he needs is a few keywords, words that like an author often uses, or themes the author often uses, or tropes the author often uses, sentences he or she often repeat, that type of thing. And they can build a model, almost an AI model of how they would write a specific article or a specific short story. It's not perfected yet, but they're working on it now. It's in the works. And this is like the infant compared to what will be something just incredible, because he was saying like in 10 or so years, with facial recognition, you do all sides and body, you scan the body and all this sort of stuff. You're going to be able to have a perfect rendering, perfect like my brain's not working right now, but the perfect rendering of you that can like show up in 3D. And so it will be possible. It will actually be possible in 10, 15, 20 years to go to your own funeral and to deliver your own eulogy. Now, I realize people write their own eulogies before they die, and they insist on it being published in the newspaper or online. I think that's usually, people look at obits online now or whatever they do. But it will be possible to, deliver your own eulogy off the cuff in real time, like while your casket's over there. I mean, that'll just be incredible. Also, just as realistically, after I'm dead, after I'm long dead, a person can actually have a conversation with me, and it'll be like a real time, real reaction conversation based on what the way I might have reacted to it while I was alive, and based on information the AI has kept in the computer. And I realize I'm not using the correct verbiage here because this stuff is so. But anyway, this is stuff that's in the works, and to me, this is the metaverse. I don't know if it really is, but to me, it is. It's the metaverse. Um, so, and I know already they're working on like just based on like the Bible or whatever. Like they're starting to you can have like a conversation with Jesus. You can have a conversation with Hitler if you wanted to. I don't know why you would, but well, actually, you would, wouldn't you? You'd want to ask him why he was a dick. Anyway, you could have a conversation with Gandhi. Anyway, this stuff's all incredible. It's blowing my mind, and I think this is why I started the Meta Man series, because there's two things going on here. One is that we're going to be able to create, well, first of all, if there is a metaverse, like you technically don't die, you go somewhere else. And second of all, is it possible to die in the metaverse? So, those are the two questions that are my character, who is literally stuck in the metaverse. I mean, he dies his earthly life trying to get away from the police, and he ends up in the metaverse. But he goes from different time periods. Like he'll end up like in the Old West, or he'll end up way in the future in some spaceship going to Mars, or he'll end up, speaking of Jesus, he'll end up like in the first century Jerusalem, or something like that. So it's a blast. It's a vehicle for me to write time travel stories, and who doesn't love a good time travel story? So anyway, this episode of The Writer's Life was all over the place, but it was fun nonetheless. It was a topic I wanted to talk about. All right, I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I will come to you tomorrow, and not in the metaverse, but in real time. And ciao, ciao. Now I say ciao, ciao.